This is the Catch-Up Network. Did you know that common conversation starters like "What do you do?" often fail to create meaningful connections? Discover how asking the right questions can not only spark excitement, but also make you more memorable. Uncover the science behind engaging interactions and transform your social skills.
You do. Where are you from? Live around here? Well, I'm gonna go get some more wine. It's great talking to you. Those conversations happened over and over again. It was almost as if they were socially scripted. My brain was on autopilot. What we found is the worst ranked conversation starters, the ones that got the lowest ratings, the ones that produced the lowest volume, the ones that got the most leans away, worst head nods, and worst micro expressions, those were the ones that we use the most. What do you do? How are you? Where are you from? From a physiological perspective, have no effect, no pleasure. So what we tried was to find conversation starters that could spark or create some kind of excitement. Can you verbally trigger dopamine? And we found that the brain is really interesting. Ask the brain a question, tends to look for hits and not misses. What I mean by this is if you ask someone, been busy lately? Think about all the negative things that have happened, the stress, the busyness, all the bad things in their life. Whereas if you ask someone, working on anything exciting recently, their brain immediately begins to look for all the hits of excitement. They start thinking of all the good, all the happy things, all the excitement that's going on in their own life. And that does two things. One, it creates pleasure for them. You're literally asking them to borrow excitement from other places in their life and bring it to the situation that you're in. And the other thing that it does is it makes you more memorable. Dr. John Medita found that dopamine, when it's triggered in verbal conversation, makes a mental post-it note. In other words, when you ask someone else to think of what's exciting in their life, the happy side effect is that you become more memorable.
Default openers such as "What do you do?" are cognitively effortless, but interpersonally costly, because they activate well-worn neural pathways that offer little novelty or reward. Social neuroscience shows that novelty and positive effect are prerequisites for sustained attention. When those are absent, the mirror neuron system that underpins rapport stays mostly dormant. By contrast, questions that explicitly cue positive autobiographical recall, e.g., working on anything exciting, prime the mesolimbic dopamine circuit, producing an anticipatory reward signal that the prefrontal cortex tags as salient. The effect is twofold. The speaker experiences an immediate mood lift, self-generated reward, and the interlocutor is encoded in episodic memory with higher fidelity, a phenomenon Medina describes as dopamine's post-it note on the hippocampus. Field studies in professional networking contexts corroborate this. Huang et al., 2017, found that conversational partners who asked positively framed follow-up questions were rated 23% more likable and generated 39% more subsequent contacts at events. In hybrid workplaces, where social bandwidth is narrower, the strategic value of such dopamine-triggering prompts is amplified. Virtual networking trials at MIT showed a 42% rise in message reciprocity when participants employed excitement-oriented openers. Practically, replacing socially scripted queries with emotionally specific, future-oriented prompts not only enhances immediate engagement, but also builds relational capital that persists beyond the initial interaction. Thanks for watching. And of course, if you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe below. But don't stop there. Start making videos like this for your own channel. Click the link in our bio to get started. This is the Catch-Up Network.